3, 2, 1. Houston, you are clear for liftoff.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Etanyos here. Welcome to episode number 14 of this NHL 20 Custom League franchise mode with the Houston Cosmonauts. Just before we jump into this episode, if you guys are new to the channel, enjoying my videos, and aren't subscribed yet, please go down below and subscribe. We're trying to hit 1,000 subs, and that's just a goal of mine. So anyways, let's jump into the video. If you guys missed last episode, go click up in the top corner of the video right now. It will send you to a playlist of the entire series so far and what has gone down there, so just make sure you're all caught up before watching this video. Anyways, today we are taking on the San Antonio Bulls in round 2 of the playoffs. We might get to round 3 as well, depends on how smoothly or not things go here. And yeah, I mean, San Antonio's a good team. There's a lot of good teams left still. Like, it's going to be a tough run here if we are going to try and win the Stanley Cup again. But anyways, let's get started here. So really, our team is performing quite nicely right now. Donovan Leach is at a point a game, scoring lots of goals, and you love to see that. Anyways, Game 1 is in San Antonio as they finished ahead of us in the stand-ins. So, first period, San Antonio's up 2-0, goals from Jones and Anderson Dolan. Second period, wow. Fuck it, I'm simming the third. I don't care. That's a 6-0 blowout, and we get 35 shots. Who is their goalie? Who is their goalie? Is it Thatcher Demko? It has to be. There's no other way. Like, Demko is literally the best goalie remaining in the playoffs besides Jamie Larmour, who lets in 6 fucking goals. Like, what? Excuse me? That's not how things are supposed to work, but that is how they are working, apparently. Anyways. That was stupid. San Antonio. They're solid. Like, they got a bunch of good players. Yeah, Demko's the only. Bro. I'm sorry, but we should be scoring at least 3 or 4 goals a game on Demko. Anyways, here we go. Game number 2. That was terrible. We lose 6-0 to the Bulls. Yikes. All right, game 2, redemption time. I know this is on away ice, but I don't care. First period, we're up 3-1. Davidson starts off with a shorthanded goal. Jones scores on probably the same power play. Then Ross gets a power play goal to give us the lead, and Leach scores with 1:30 left to make it 3-1. We outshoot them 16-5. Second period, it's 5-4 for San Antonio. Are you kidding me? Why can't we stop this team? Oh my god, they scored with 37 seconds left to get the lead. I'm not even reading that, besides the fact that Davidson scored his second goal of the game. Power play doesn't convert for Houston. Big surprise yet again, man. We're absolutely terrible right now. And we're going to see another early round exit if we keep playing like this. Like, holy shit, man. That's just... Thank you, Bjorkstrand. Like, geez, that's why we signed you, is to score. And nobody's scoring on our team right now any more than San Antonio. They're outscoring us 11-5 in this series right now. And we're out shooting them. Can we get some quality chances and bury a shot or two? Like, shit, boys. Your clinical finishing has been terrible. And we are headed to overtime, and we almost always lose overtimes. So let's see what happens here. We're out shooting them 40-28. Power play, boys. Yes, let's go. Okay. I thought we lost it there for a second, man. I honestly did, but Donovan Leach gets the OT power play winner there. That's too close, man. I don't like that. And really, it's 1-1. We shouldn't be that close with this team. Apparently we are. Anyways, we're headed back to Houston for games 3 and 4, and we usually split this because we're terrible at actually winning all our home games. And, well, we are going to fiddle around with the roster a little bit here and see what we can do to repair this line chemistry, because things just did not work there very well. So it's good to have Kirby Dach back. 87 rated power forward presence on the top line is going to make a huge difference. So, let's see what we can do in Game 3 in Houston. This is a very important game, and we can't lose it. Okay, first period. We get outshot 11-10, 0-0. Second period. We're down 2-1 as Niederreiter and Anderson Dolan score again on our 90 rated goalie, and Bjorkstrand only scores a power play goal for us. So, out shooting them 20-19, and it's a 3-1. Adam Larson is a defensive defenseman. He only scores 3 goals a year. Like, come on, man. Really? This is what we're dealing with right now as a San Antonio team that has no elite forwards that are actually like crazy level compared to ours, and we can't score on them. Like, shit, man. Come on, figure it out. My mic is crooked as hell right now. I don't know what's wrong with that. Anyways, this is not good, man. This is not good. We are down 3-1 on home ice. Way to disgrace your fans, Houston. You guys are just terrible. You're absolutely atrocious. Yeah, see that? Like, come on. Phil Kessel is 81 rated. 4-2 loss. That's absolutely dog shit. Not impressed with the team at all right now. And, yeah, we shouldn't be losing that game. So, guys, at this point, things aren't looking spectacular. We really should be doing better, especially with the players and defense and goaltending we have. And somehow we're losing to this San Antonio team. So, I'm not exactly impressed with our players right now. And it needs to be better here. So, here we go. Game number 4. We're down 2-1. First period, we are down 1-0 as we give up 13 shots, let in a goal, and only get 6 shots on net. Second period, it's a 3-2 game as Marvin Tom scores yet again. Davidson and Paling score for us, and Wilson Mills gives them the 3-2 lead, even though we are out shooting them 23-19. Power play for us, and it does not convert. That is terrible, and we really need to score a goal here. And, of course, Wilson Mills scores again for San Antonio. This is ridiculous, man. We have 4 franchise players in our system, including our goalie, and this is not good. We cannot be taking 4-2 losses to an average all-around San Antonio team that is nothing special. They're not. They don't have crazy goaltending. They don't have a crazy good offense. They have good offense. They have good defense, but good isn't going to win you a Stanley Cup. It's got to be great, okay? And, yeah, this is just sad right now, man. We are literally letting them run away with the series. So, headphones are popping on here. I realize that they're all glowy right now, so I'm going to change that quickly here. Just make sure they're shut off. And there we go. All right. So the light's not going to distract you guys, or it shouldn't, but yeah, let's go. I am ready to play up to 3 games here because this is ridiculous. We should not be losing to a team like this. And instead, we're about to get knocked out. So, facing elimination, this is not where we want to be, especially heading back to San Antonio. So, first period, we outshoot them 11-6, but don't score. Second period, it's a 1-1 game. You know I have to jump in and play, guys. We cannot lose. Look at this. Average. Our offense is better. Our defense is better. And our goaltending is better. But we're losing to them. It just blows my mind sometimes, man. All right, here we go. This is not where we want to be right now. Absolutely not. So, 1-1. We need to get some stuff going here. We need to get some things right and not make any errors. And I love how much they're poke checking here. Interception. You gotta bury that, man. You gotta bury that. You know what? Farabee? Is that Farabee? No, it's Mills. Leach gonna fire one through traffic. There's a good chance there, but they're gonna play it there. That was kind of dumb. Where are you guys skating? Yeah, just let Wilson Mills skate in like it's nothing here, man. Come on. Oh, Jesus, Parayko. Who do you think you are, Gusev? You're just gonna sit there and puppy guard the point like a little bitch? I don't think so. Bro, Gusev shouldn't even have the puck. He's not that skilled. Oh my dear lord. Are you kidding me? Jesus, man, this team's not that good. Okay, I call a hooking right there. That has to be a hooking. Dude, fuck off already. Anderson Dolan's not even a good player. A lot of these guys aren't even good players, and they're creating chances like a bunch of motherfuckers. Get out of here. Davidson, gonna fire one. Put it in your own net. Put it in your own net. Oh man, that's a good chance right there. Gotta keep the pressure up here, boys. Come on. Get leveled. That was a trip, man. That was just a straight up trip. Lambos, fire one from the point. Hits the guy in front. Sonnenberg with the steal. That's a good shot and good save. Dude, get off of me, Jones. You're not even a good player, dude. Well, that was bullshit. Oh, and that's not a tripping penalty. I got the puck. I got the puck. You guys all saw that, right? The stick hit the puck first, and then the guy goes, whoa, and like doesn't even hit the ice. Shouldn't be a tripping penalty. The guy doesn't fall. God, okay. Penalty kill. This is absolutely fantastic. Great job, boys. That's way too close. Here we go, Barkov. Barkov snipes one. Apparently Demko's just a god. Pareko, good shot. Get leveled. 2-on-1. Okay, and Monahan just pulls the puck out of his ass. Like, fuck that. That guy just got up from the hit. Here comes Heinen. That's a good shot and a really good save too, honestly. And apparently Monahan's in clean there. Get out of here, Sean. You're not even a good player. Okay, here comes Barkov. I love when forwards start playing defense like they're 88 rated. Like, fuck that. He tried it. He tried to stack the pads, and we're probably getting eliminated here, man. This is just awful. Holy shit. Max Jones. He's got to be like 82 rated. And we've got 96 rated players here just getting bested by these absolute trash bags of NHL players. Like, come on, man. Eat shit, David Perron. Overrated fucker. Beat him, Leach. Beat him. You're so clean in. Savan gets 2 whacks at it and misses both of them. Come on, bro. Like, just come on. Let's go, boys. Got 7 minutes left. Oh, what a fucking fantastic pass. Yeah, fuck you. Let's go. Oh, holy Mata. You picked the wrong fight, buddy. There it is. Sit down, buddy. Sit down. You're done. Sorry. I'm going to win that fight. Lambos is just a better all-around defenseman than Olli Mata. Yikes, bro. Yikes. Like, that's something we needed. We needed a boost here, because this is not good right now. Come on. Freaking serious mismatch going here. We gotta make this count. Davidson looking for the pass. Doesn't see it. Tried to center it. That's the turnover we're looking for. Leach. Oh my gosh, just bury it, boys. Buddy, who is this Allen guy? I know he's elite defensive, but he's not that good. Or he shouldn't be making those kind of plays. Like, holy shit, man. Okay, here comes Meyer. They're just sitting back waiting for us. Like, that's stupid. Buddy, you can't make a tape-to-tape pass with your back against the wall. Like, fuck. Look at this. They get the puck every frickin' play. There's no turnovers. Except for when they force them. That was not a penalty. Bro, how are we in the box after that shift? Are you kidding me? Fucking hell. I'm done with this game, bro. I don't know why I even record it. But that shot, out of all the opportunities we've created, that shot goes in the net. They're going to get absolutely fucked by the Vikings. There's no way they survive more than 5 games. This team is absolutely exceptional. Absolutely exceptionally average. Like, fuck, man. What a fucking joke. Fucking eat shit, you fucking bastard. Get out of here. This game is not over yet. This game is not. I'm not impressed. At all. Like, EA, I'm just gonna stop playing your game altogether if you don't fucking smarten up and fix it. Like, what is that? That's a fucking 4th liner. Cam Fowler is it underrated. Or not underrated, he's overrated as a defenseman. He's terrible. Okay, come on, boys. We got 18 seconds left. This game is done. Yep. How do we lose to this team? Marvin Toms, absolutely franchise generational 19-year-old who's got gray hair. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, David Perron just blocks a shot like he has no bones in his body. You know what? Fuck you already. You want to go? You want to go? That should not be offside without an interference call on their team. Let's go to Kaiser. You don't want to fight Samuel Morin. He's absolutely huge, and he's going to absolutely muck you. So this game's an absolute embarrassment to the EA franchise. Actually, the EA franchise is an embarrassment in general, so what can we really say about that? I love having this stuff stuck on my screen because your game's so broken. I bet you that Davidson shot was going in. I bet you it was. And there was 0.5 of a second too little. I don't want to watch no handshake. I don't want to watch a celebration. This team's got no respect of mine. They beat us 4-1 in the second round. On to the draft we go. There's no way San Antonio is good enough to win anything. Firebirds will kill them. Either Ottawa or Chicago will murder them. And San Francisco has probably picked out exactly who they're going to target. And that series is already over before it's began. Like, God. What an absolute joke, man. So Vikings and Bulls, and the Spartans came back and won that. Jesus Christ. So there you have it. The Ottawa Spartans win their first ever Stanley Cup, I believe. Yep, first ever Stanley Cup going to Ottawa, and the Rockford Ice Hogs win the Calder Cup, sorry. I think it's safe to say that our team not only underperformed, but also underachieved too. I was really expecting our guys to go a little bit further, and here comes the lottery. So, yeah. Columbus wins the first overall pick. New York wins the second. Seattle moves down to the third. And Mississauga moves down to the fourth. Phoenix moves down to the fifth. All right. So I do have players I'm interested in. We obviously did not win the Stanley Cup there, but yeah, I just need to figure out who we're going to be drafting and what moves we're going to make. Because really, there are some pretty solid prospects in here that I would honestly be interested in possibly taking. I know we don't really need like offensive players or anything like that, but I could see some moves happening here with our team if we do it right. There's also quite a few NHL ready type prospects in here that would be, intelligent to draft. All right, so for retiring players, we have got Eric Stahl and Zach Parise retire with over 1,000 points each. Miku Koivu with 800 and a bunch of other guys with, at least 600 points or so. Lucic retires with 500. He's drafted by, Boston? He was a second-round pick, wasn't he? Apparently you can't view his attributes or anything. That's cool. Maybe my joystick's just fucked. Looks like it. Anyways, yeah, my controller's acting up, so that's why we backed out a little early. Anyways, at this point, I'm looking at like a 28-year-old Barkov, and I'm thinking, he can provide value for our team for a while, but at the same time, I don't know if that's what we're looking for $10 million. I think more what we're looking for is to bring in a possible prospect if we can do something like that. And, we do have young elite goalies here that we can trade for potential. This Lundberg guy actually looks pretty decent. But at the same time, we only have $3 million left in cap space. As far as expiring players go, Doc is expiring, which is not good. So this is why I'm looking to move a couple $1 million here if we can. Is because really the team is not in the most cap-friendly situation right now. We definitely need to make some moves if this is going to work out for us, and I think Barkov probably is our best option to move. I think we need to move towards a slightly younger group here. I love Colton Parayko at the same time, but I could see us potentially replacing him too. There's a very nice high top four defenseman in here that I'm considering trading up for, and the other thing I wanted to check out quickly before we jump into the draft, not assigned scouts, sorry, is the awards. So let's just get in here and figure it out here quickly. So, for the awards, Spartans win the Cup, Bulls win the Presidents, Francisco Vikings win the Campbell Bowl, and the Spartans win the Prince of Wales. Lalonde wins the Art Ross, that's awesome, and the Hart Memorial. Davidson wins his third Norris in a row. Reinhardt wins the Lady Byng. Toms wins the Calder. Lalonde wins the Conn Smythe. Grubauer wins the Vezina and the M. Jennings. Dillon wins the Masterton. Detroit's coach wins the Jack Adams. Chubasov wins the Selke for the second year in a row. Lalonde wins the Lindsay, and Lalonde wins the Rocket. Jesus, man, you won like 5 awards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Francois Lalonde makes a big haul there, man. That is crazy. Alright guys, so the only players I really have interest in picking are all within the top 100 in the draft. So we are going to definitely get to some crazy deals here. By the looks of it, pick 4 is available. That is beautiful, because that's exactly what we were looking for here in Tommy Salio. And then, if we can get Marcus Vasyunov too, that would be sweet. I also need to just check out where our pick is right now. The Columbus Eagles have the first overall pick again. Didn't they already land one? I'm pretty sure they landed a franchise winger with the first overall pick. Yeah, they did. Loins is insane. They landed him first overall. That was insane. Anyways, okay. What we are looking to do here is figure out where all of our picks are, because I don't think we have that many great picks this year. We might, but I doubt it. We have a lot more assets here available in our system right now, so pick 23 and 79. Okay, those work with me, and 85. Almost 95, but not quite. And we have a lot of later picks. Yikes. Got to trade some of these away. All right, so we have to go out and pick up some picks here if possible. I'm looking more in the second round, to be completely honest. Who's the team that had that 4th overall pick there? Mississauga. Okay. Where did they move up from? Looks like they don't have a pick here. Great. I'm trying to get a deal done. It's just not going to happen. Okay, what about pick 5? Oh, wait, no, it's not Oh, shoot. It's the Rattlesnakes instead who have the pick. Where's that? Okay, we could go 34 and 5. That would work. Do they have any other picks? Okay, we're going to try something here. That might just work out. So, they have some pretty good players in here. I got to give them that. They've added their share of good players, but if we can grab these 2 picks off of them and exchange trade just like a defenseman maybe, okay, first off, we're going to try to hand them a whole bunch of picks. We're going to 1, 2, 3, 4 picks, and then a player or somebody who matches their trade block. And I'm thinking maybe Victor Rask, if that would work. There's no way that goes through, but you never know. Yeah, trade rejected. Okay, so let's take off the terrible 7th round pick, and let's try to throw something else on here that doesn't cost us as much. Any chance we could go... I don't really want to go Kapanen because I want him playing in the NHL this upcoming season. Could we go with Ramirez as well? Would that get the deal done? There's no way that gets the deal done. Yeah, no, it just isn't there whatsoever. Okay, instead of Ramirez, could we go with Liston maybe? I know he's a pretty valuable winger there, but... Okay, so instead, we're going to try something a little bit bigger here. And this is for the 5th overall pick, so I'm thinking it's probably going to go through. And I know you guys might say, oh, don't trade him, he's really good. Well, he's average. He's not the most spectacular defense. Actually, you know what? Even though I don't want to trade Heiskanen, and he's a really good defenseman overall, you have a pinched imbalance and you have a balance and cycle. That would be like... Lambos and Parayko would make a definitely good pairing. Can we go Heiskanen in this deal instead? And he's $6.2 million, which isn't terrible. But okay, so they're saying the 6.2 is not going to work out. What's Parayko at? 5.3. They'd still be over the max cap. Okay. Yikes. So let's let the Eagles just make their pick here. Hillen's 84 rated. Holy shoot. Okay, so we're going to make a big deal here with Mississauga. Maybe turn their franchise around if we do this right. Which, maybe isn't the best case scenario, but we're going to try it. Wow, they have really kind of just not used their players to their full potential. That's too bad. Okay. They don't want to trade the 4th, but I want to try and make a move for it. So if we can go the 4th and I don't even know who else, who we should even go for. we can't bring in anybody. That's the problem here. And they've got no cap space, so this is going to be hard. So they want Barkov, which is a deal I'm willing to do, but they would have too many skaters then, which makes it an issue for us. So can we instead take... Man, if you put Clayton Keller on that first forward line, there's no way that deal goes through. Okay, so could we go Clayton Keller the fourth and some other skater that they don't really need as much that still is, somewhat cap fill-in. I take Madison Bowie. Okay, so we go like that, and then in exchange, we send them a guy like... I don't want to go... How much is Timo Meier's contract? 7.5, and Bjorkstrand is... Oh my gosh. How well does Bjorkstrand fit the second line? He doesn't really. There's Timo Meier does. Okay, can we trade Oliver Bjorkstrand as well in this deal? That might go through. It's rejected. It's too far off the table. Okay, could we go Barkov? And I don't really want to trade Heiskanen, but I'm thinking it might be the better option here. Okay, let's try Parayko, see if that goes through. If it does, I'll be okay with it, but there you go. All right, so that is a huge deal. We bring in Clayton Keller, which is a massive move, and Madison Bowie, and the 4th overall pick. So we really just kind of swindled the... yeah, we kind of did just swindle the Mississauga Mavericks, in my opinion. Lots of players are freaking out because we traded away a big-name player, but at the same time, we have to pay cap space. We have to do things that are very much NHL-oriented here for a franchise, and really, we got to just get things done. So we have the 4th overall, 20. Okay. Okay, so for the sake of trading even more picks away, well, we're trying to. So we can go these 4 picks, and to match those 4 picks, can we go with... They don't want Heiskanen. That's great. Can we go Bjorkstrand? Because I'm thinking that would work. Does that go through? Too far off the table. Okay, who is more value that will probably work here? So, for defense, we have... Okay, let me just kind of sort out my lines here. So, for centers, we got Leach. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got too many centers at this point. So, Victor Rask could be another nice player to possibly move because he's $3 million. So, if we go Rask in this deal... as well as, let's take that 7th round route. Okay. Rask in this deal along with, probably not a smart idea to try and trade Heiskanen now. So I'm thinking, Can we go Bjorkstrand and Rask and then take on a player that's pretty bad from them? Jenks, we'll take him on. Trevor Jenks doesn't look like the most promising prospect or anything, and they'd be over the salary cap too at just $5.9 million. Are you kidding me? Holy jeez, man. And they want to keep everybody apparently, but they don't want to make their team better. So, who's just making way too much money? I would take on Jason Robertson as a third-line winger. I would take that on. This might go through. It probably won't, but yeah, jeez, man. This team is just painful to deal with. I would love to take him on, but that's not going to happen. Okay. What about... I'll take on Rasmus Anderson. Let's do that. Okay, come on. That's got to go through. There you go. Okay, so bunch of picks acquired here. We have back-to-back picks here now at 4 and 5. I don't know exactly how it's going to go through, but we'll see. Okay, so second pick, Emanen is 81 rated. Let's see who the Whales take with the third, and then I do have one more pick I need to acquire. And they take Josefson, so I think we got exactly who we wanted here. I'm just going to call the timeout quickly on our pick and then make a deal. So we are going to go over to pick, let's see. Let's go way back here to... Let's make a deal with Chicago. I don't know why. I like the Devils, but they're a good competition too. Okay, that's 56. Okay, we should be able to get the guy I'm looking at. So we're going to trade a whole bunch of picks because I don't need them. So we can go 1, 2, 3 picks there, which we don't need. That's honestly more valuable than what they're giving us. So can we grab that and like the 118th maybe as well? Or is that too much value? It's too much value. Okay, can we just do the 56th? Still not enough value just because there's more picks involved. Okay, so for a second round pick, I get the feeling we could probably trade a pretty low end prospect here and still make this work. Like, you know what? I don't want to trade Samuel Morin because I know he's just a little too valuable, but Caleb Jones might get this done. And they'd have too many skaters. Awesome. So... can I take on Mullen? And no, I can't. Okay. I can take on Eriksson, though. There we go. This should get the deal done. Nope. Not sufficient at all. Okay. Yikes, man. These guys are a little cutthroat with their dealings. Anyways, let's go for Madison Bowie, maybe? He's 29 years old, so I'm perfectly okay with trading him away. And that should get us the 56th pick. There you go. Okay, thank you. So here we go. We are about to make our selection here. 4th overall, we are going to take Tommy Salio out of the Liga. Looks like a pretty darn solid defensive defenseman, and I'm happy with that pick no matter what overall he turns out to be. 79 overall, high top 4 defenseman is quite nice. Okay. So now we have... Marcus Vasyunov looks to be NHL ready by the looks of it and will fit our systems moving forward. So we will take him with the 6th overall pick, and he is 82 rated. He's going to be playing on the second line this upcoming year, more than likely. I assume we're going to end up pairing him alongside guys like Kirby Dach and Timo Meier, and I think that'll make a great line. He's looking like a really nice player. So yeah, great acquisition there again. And then Arnott goes 6th overall, okay. And then there's still an elite defenseman on the board. I hope you guys all realize that. Oh my gosh, the Swamp Rabbits are going to get this elite defenseman if they miss him on 2 picks. Okay, they take Hulsey there. We could have traded a couple times there. I didn't think it was really worth it because, we already have a crazy offensive defenseman in Davidson, and he's, Davidson's definitely vying for that captain role here now that we have traded away Alexander Barkov. But let's get to pick number 23. We're going to select slightly out of order here just to make sure we get our prospect, but Cunnin was nice. Wow, Craig was really nice as a defenseman. Glebov was good. Wow, this is some strong drafting, man. I have to say, this was a strong draft. I'm surprised with how strong it was, though. So we are going to be taking Malaki Jacobs here just because he fits our system. He's a sniper. He's a right winger. It's perfect for what our team needs. And he is 79 overall with the 23rd pick. Probably going to play 1 year in the AHL, I would assume. Actually, where was he playing? Oh, he might go back to junior for 1 year, but then he will definitely be NHL ready. we might even give him a shot in the NHL this year. So, yeah, definitely a nice pick there. And then pick number 34, we are going to be taking, let's see, I think we're going with this other prospect I was talking to you guys about in Chance Bishop. Another, well, he's a two-way forward and he's a winger again, but a left winger this time. And we'll see how he turns out. And he's 77 overall. That's pretty nice. Where was he playing? WHL. So again, I think these guys are probably going to end up going back to junior for a single season, and then we will see them become very sturdy NHL pieces once their entry-level contracts begin in the NHL. So pick 50. Wow, Gunderson was good. Pick 56. Let's see what we missed here, because there will always be a couple misses in our picks. But Rizzy was all right, 66 overall. Ooh, low elite and Shing time. That's a pretty nice selection for Denver. Even though he's undersized, he's only 5'8", but who cares, right? He's a good player. So we're actually going to take this Nicholas Rowe guy. I know he's 3 years out, but I think he's going to be a good selection here. Left wing sniper, and he's 63 overall. Okay, not too bad, but definitely could have been better still. So over at pick 79 now, we get to see what we could have selected instead. Medium elite Oleksy. Or Oleksy, sorry. Not Oleksy. Oleksy. He's a nice pick there. Remember, we still do have goaltenders to potentially work a couple of trades out with. Some nice easy ways to acquire extra depth in our team and do things like that. But we're going to take, I think I've got Boguniecki pinned here. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So I think we'll take the risk on him. I was looking at Tate Bygrass here, or Big Grass, or however you say it, but no, I'm going to go with Boguniecki, as I think he has the best chance of turning out to be an actual low elite. And, oh no, I just missed what we were doing. Okay, let me just hit sim pick, and we'll see who we got. And he was a low top 6 playmaker, so not too bad. Anyways, pick 85 now. We got one more really important selection to make here that I think is going to impact our team in some way. And that is going to be Petri Lepisto. Even though it says he probably doesn't fit our system, I'm still interested because he could have that low elite potential, and he's low top 4 only. That's not great, so that might have been one of our worst selections here in a while. And by the looks of it, I still have a couple picks here. I got pick number 95, so we're going to take... This is a completely random selection at this point because I don't know who's going to be good and who's not. But you know what? Screw it. Let's send Chuck Morrissey, because why not? And he is okay, that's not bad actually. A medium top 9, 66 rated playmaker. So now we just get to sim through the rest of the draft, see who else was available. I'm sure there'll be a couple elites. There always are. And really, this was a strong top end of the draft, so I'm assuming there's going to be a couple nice picks later on too. Yep, medium elite Gunderson's pretty solid. I don't want to offer trade. My controller just decides to glitch out or lag a little bit, and then that ends up meaning that I don't click the right button. Anyways, round 5 turns out to be decent starter. Okay. Anybody else? 53 rated Perot. Okay. That was, round 5 was pretty bad. What about round 6? Round 6 can usually surprise. Okay. 57 rated medium top 4 defender. That's pretty good. Fringe starter, fringe starter, fringe starter, fringe starter. Wow. It's a lot of goalies and a lot of fringe starters that just don't turn out for teams, unfortunately. So we're just going to sim the last round. I don't really care who's in it. And, yeah, I mean, I think our team picks pretty decent there for the first kind of 4 picks or so were nice. Salio, Vasyunov, Jacobs, and Bishop all are going to be guaranteed NHL players in their careers, but besides that, the rest of the guys are like, yeah, you might make the NHL at some point, but really no guarantees there for the second half of our drafting. So, big changes coming to the team this offseason as we have traded away both Colton Parayko, Alexander Barkov, and a bunch of other big names that are, important or were important to our team It's just they weren't getting anything done for us, and that proved to be a problem here as we started to lose games, really. So, well, not just lose games, but not perform in the playoffs too, and that's what we're looking for, is a bit of a shakeup, a bit of a leadership change, and, a direction that really skyrockets the Cosmonauts, just beyond any other team in this league, really. And that's hard to do because there are a lot of good players in this league. Fortunately, we are going to be able to pay our big guns here in Kirby Dach and Jamie Larmour now that we have $22 million in cap space. And we bring in a guy like Clayton Keller, so keeping this core together is still just insanely important. But Kirby Dach wants $8 million for the next 4 years. Can we pay him for the next 7? It says 9.5. I think we can get him for less. They think we can get him for 8.15. See, I would take that deal all day as a manager, but, as the player, he's probably going to want a bit more money. Vasyunov gets his entry level. I don't know how good Anderson's going to be, but he's cheap, so we can definitely sign him up for 2 point whatever million. It was 2.35 or 375, I think. We're also going to get Tommy Salio a contract here, get him into the team as soon as possible here. Is he defensive for sure? He is, so that's beautiful, which means we are eventually going to be able to pair him alongside John Davidson, which is going to be such an awesome pairing for, the rest of this franchise mode, pretty much. Prohorkin is not worth that much money. We can pay him $2 million, but that's about it. Because again, we are trying to save some cap space so that we can, not only pay other guys, but potentially pursue some free agents here too, because free agency is always a fun thing to play with. Obviously, we got Mikhail Savan out of free agency, and that was about the most important move this franchise has seen so far. So you never know exactly who's going to become an RFA, things like that. And, Petterstrom's ready to play. That's good to see. Same with Liston. So we're going to get those guys signed up. And I think they're going to be pretty solid pieces for this team. This Eddie guy as well is ready to play, so give him a contract. Besides that, low elite and Schroeder is ready to play. We got a lot of low elite or medium top 9 forwards and players that are important to us. So let's go. You know what? This team is definitely in a good spot. Wow, Jamie Larmour, you're actually so cheap, buddy. He wants $8.9 million as our guaranteed franchise goaltender here for the next 7 years. I think we can get him for even less than that. They're saying we can get him for $7.56 million. So I think we can get him. Oh, that's 6, sorry, not 7. What am I doing? 7.56, so that much. If we can get him for $7.6 million for the next 7 years, so till he's 30, that is one of the best deals we could possibly make. So we'll see what happens here. Big money being thrown around to certain players, and we'll see if that all pays off or not. So Vegetti resigns. Sorry, that's good. Camilleri resigns, and all right, lots of changes. Good changes for morale. Prochorov rejects. Dach rejects. Larmour rejects. Oh man, this is not great. Salio signs. Jacobs signs. Celeric signs. Lazar rejects. Ikanen rejects. Wow. Okay, Vasyunov does sign. Eddie signs. Petterstrom signs. All right. Good. Shoot, man. All 3 of our contracts did not go through. So we are definitely facing some issues here. So let's go to all expiring here. Kirby Dach is obviously the biggest name. And, okay, let's try this again. So 7-year deal. That's what I want to offer him. 9.575 times that. 8.15 million. Could we get him for 8.5 for those next 7 years? That would be huge. Prokhorov, I could do 2.1 million bucks, buddy. What about Lazar? I can pay him more money. I don't know if he's going to re-sign or not, because, you know, if AHL guys are rejecting, then it's just like, okay, what's going on here? Same with Ikonen. Okay, and then goalies. So this is the big one here. 7 years. Again, I want these guys till they're 30 years old. So I honestly think we could get him for 8 million on the dot. I don't know if that's going to go through, but I hope it does. Because really, that kind of money for that caliber of goalie is totally worth it. Prokhorov rejects. Oh, Kirby Dach rejects. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Okay, so what these guys all want is short-term deals, and I don't want to offer them that, unfortunately. I would prefer to go with longer-term deals on these guys, because really the team... I can do this deal. That's not an issue. Fuck off, dog. That's not the issue. It's just that I want a longer-term deal with this guy. With these guys. I mean, doing this means that we're going to be able to go out and sign more free agents, build an even stronger team, and probably win a cup. Forgive my dog in the background growling, but Kirby Dach resigns, Jamie Larmer resigns. So we're going to send him to free agency now, and hopefully everything goes as planned here. God, Lucky, come on. We got a lot of high-skilled, very good players here, so... So when we go to free agents here, who is available? Braden Point, Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes is a pretty big name. Apparently fits defensive pairing one, but there's no reason for us to go out and get him. Doesn't look like there's all that much, so that's probably good. Because we don't need to spend all that much. Top 6 forward lines for Dubé, and he's a two-way forward. That would be probably pretty smart to do, but... let's see, we got 8 million bucks. Any chance of getting like an 83 rated goalie or somebody who's good enough as a backup that they're going to help us win a cup, even if Larmour gets injured, because that has seemed to be a bit of a returning issue. Okay, we're going to try some stuff here. So I'm going to go look at the team quickly, kind of figure out how and where players are going to be playing. But overall, I think most of the team's set here. I will go sign in Sundqvist again because he played for our team a little while back. And honestly, that's a good contract for him. So Sundqvist obviously signs, no surprise there, and that's all the money we're going to spend this off season. Once we get to see how the team looks, then we'll make our deals based on that. Why is Lundberg on the trading block? I don't understand, man. He shouldn't be. Fuck, just stop with the trades already. No, I'm not trading Lundberg. Swamp Rabbits are insane, man. It's literally just a sim to the next season, and I just want to see my team. I'm pretty sure I know how it's going to shape up already, but we'll see. Because we did bring in Keller, we did make a couple strange but good moves. Let me just see my team. Oh. So, heading into the next season, 98% of the tickets sold. You'll love to see that because you know that means the team's going to be very, very good looking still. And, well, even though we haven't really had success over the last 2 seasons, we need to advance to the Stanley Cup Final, win our regular season home opener, and upgrade our parking lot. Okay. So, it's not great, man. If I change Keller to a sniper, then we'll be back up to +3 chemistry, which is good. Or if I go like this, yeah, that gets it right there. So I guess that's how we're going to be playing the lines this season. So I could see us possibly doing a couple position changes here, like changing Doc to like a 2-way forward possibly, changing Keller to a sniper, and then that would really kind of round out this team a little bit better as far as, you know, how players look and how they fit in the system. That would be, I think, what we're going to do, just so that we have that crazy top line that will score like on command pretty much. As far as defense goes, I mean, I like this pairing. Like Heiskanen and Davidson together is insane. But we could also try Lambos up there instead, and maybe that'll work out better. I don't really think so, but you never know. And we just can't seem to get +3 chemistry on any other pairing. So there's a couple areas I want to improve, which would be probably our depth defense to start. I would definitely like to improve that if possible. And then besides that, so like, you know, a top 4 defender would be nice in there. But I don't know if that's going to happen. And then as far as goaltending goes, I would like to possibly snag like an 83, 84 rated backup instead of Georgiev. And backup is honestly like a starter, to be honest. So let's see. By the looks of it, yeah, they did hand Davidson the C. Makes sense. He's been, you know, just crazy good on the backhand, really leading this team from the backhand scoring. And then Savan and Leach together have just been fantastic. So I definitely agree with those as well. And yeah, we're just going to try to increase the goaltending, really. So for Edmonton, we want this guy as well as, you know what, let's try this. I'm willing to take a risk here. I want this Ledin kid too. So to get this deal done, I will trade you. This is going to be it's not going to be a massive trade, but it's going to be enough. So we're going to try. Georgiev is your, you know, backup goalie there. 2 other elite goalies. And then who am I willing to offer out of this group? Maybe Anderson's, honestly. Jalen Anderson's might be a nice addition there. So this might go through. I don't think it will, but you never know. We're providing a lot of value back to the Icemen, and this might just happen. So let's see. Trade rejected. It's mainly because of Ledin, I know, and that's unfortunate, but you know, when you fit defensive pairing too, that's kind of what you want to see. Anyways, we can add a first-round pick into this. If they don't take it, then we'll just go for the goalie. But, you know, I would be okay with this. And no, okay. So they're most certainly not taking it. So let's go like this and this. And then I'm going to see if we can grab their first-round pick. And this might go through still. Thank you very much, man. That is a good job there. So We're going to hit assistant GM's best roster for now. I know everybody doesn't like that we traded away Georgiev, but we do bring in a really good goalie here with, what's his name? With Gustafsson. So I'm not really complaining about it. I think it's the right move, to be honest. And we're going to go like this with the lineup. Looks pretty good to me. I mean, yes, players drop off a little bit. And we do need to, kind of edit players' positions a bit too. So I'm going to go make those changes nice and quickly, and I think this will improve the team overall. Davidson's playing there. Heiskanen's playing... Yeah, it's fine like that, I guess. And then, yeah, the goaltending looks a little more sturdy here. So I like how that looks. All right, so the moves we are going to make are going to consist of a few different players here that should, kind of get everything rolling for us. So first one, Clayton Keller. I'm going to try to turn him into more of a sniper, as he is, he's got a good shot, right? Like, he's a good shot. I mean, his puck skills and senses are definitely better. But if we can turn him into a sniper, then we don't have to change Leach. Actually, you know what? The more I think about it, the more I think Donovan Leach is probably our goal scorer, because he's been just shooting the puck so damn well in his career recently that I would be okay with that. Like, he's probably your sniper. So let's change Leach to a sniper, see if that affects his career. I don't think it's going to be completely honest with you. But, the way he's been shooting the puck, he's definitely the player who's going to be more of a sniper on this team when comparing him to Clayton Keller. See, I think that's the right move, making Leach a sniper from a playmaker. I know it's kind of tampering a little bit, but I really don't think so. I think it's going to work out just fine. And then Kirby Dach is going to move to a two-way forward, which I think is going to affect how he kills penalties and such, which is going to be huge. That would really help our team out, because we already have a bunch of power forwards on this team. And, yeah, that's perfect for what we need, to be honest. If Dach can adapt his game to a two-way second-line center, he's going to be so damn good for what we need. We should be able to win a cup doing that. So, at that size, man, he's scary as a two-way forward. So let's see if the chemistry has changed since we've made these, that's proposed trade. Since we've made these position change, or style changes, I guess you'd call them. Let's see. All right, so one line definitely improved there. The other line, not so much, unfortunately. Even though these guys fit very nicely, it's just not quite enough, apparently. That's too bad. So, I thought that line was going to have what it takes. But, hold on. So, Playmaker Kapanen gets the +3 chemistry. But Sniper Vasayunov does not. Oh, man. That's not what we wanted to see. I mean, it works. We're good to let Toppy Kapanen grow. But at the same time, it's not quite what I wanted. So anyways, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Next episode, we will be jumping into the next season here, 2024/25, and hopefully things will go a little bit better. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, please go down below and consider subscribing. Leave a like on the video if you made it to the end, and feel free to leave comments below. But that is going to be it for me. This is Etanyos signing out, and see ya!